Hello folks, Jared from Southern Homesteads here. Hey, before we get started on today's video, I'm going to ask that you hit the subscribe and the like button. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we are going to raffle off some of our Southern Homesteads authentic living gear. So hit the subscribe button, it really helps us out. Okay, so our next step is going to be to wrap our house here with a weatherproofing. This, what we include in your kit, is probably one of the biggest differences that we have seen from an insulation perspective in off-grid building. And this is what's considered a radiant barrier. So this is a perforated radiant barrier, so it won't trap moisture behind it, just like a normal house wrap would have. But it's got this reflective surface, and so it reflects the heat back up before the heat gets into the house. And I will tell you, we have done a couple of buildings with radiant barrier, and I was shocked at the difference in temperature. So we're going to unwrap this. It's 5-foot roll. So we're going to unwrap this. We're going to go around our side, across the back, and around the other side. We're going to leave it long so we can wrap it up here onto the porch, but then we'll do this porch in separate section just to keep us from walking up and down the deck here. So it's going to be 2 rolls, and then we're going to tape, or two pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and tape the seam in between them. So as we roll this out, we're going to come just down below the edge of our OSB, and we're going to use cap nails to secure this in. Now I got to warn you, these are the most dangerous nail on an entire job site, because this big old plastic washer, no matter how many times they fall, they will land like this, and they're just long enough to go all the way through your boot and get you in the bottom of the foot. So be super careful where you're dropping these. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to leave enough slack that I can wrap the corner when we're done here. Get a All right, so when we round our corners up onto the porch, you can see it lays a little bit onto the porch. So we're just going to trim this back just a little bit here. The world's dullest razor knife. You know it's bad when I got to get out the leather, man. Look at that.
Other than we're open for sponsorship.
We are. We're going to pull this over and just secure that. Now we're going to take our next piece. We're going to overlap into here. We're going to run it over to the door. Okay, so I want to talk just a minute about waterproofing and water resisting stuff. So there is no such thing in construction as waterproof that I'm aware of. Everything is about deflecting water in its run path. So what you can see right now is we have this sheet coming down. If I put this over the top, even though we're going to tape that seam, I've left opportunity for it to get back down in there. So I'm going to pull, I already put a nail in there. I'm going to pull that out real quick. I want to tuck this underneath and then bring this one over the top. So any water that hits this sheet is going to naturally flow over the top of that one. Now we're underneath a porch here, so it shouldn't see any water or very little water anyways, but it's always a good practice. When you do this, don't get nails too close to your window edge. If you do, you're going to have to pull them out later when we go to set a window. So give yourself a few inches back so that the flange of your window isn't going to hit that. So now we're down to just the finishing stages of this. So right now he's just taking a couple of 1-foot strips and we're just covering that last little piece up over the top. While he's doing that, in your kit there's going to be foil tape. And I'm going to take this tape and I'm going to tape all the seams from the building.